In Batman v Superman, I faced my toughest challenge by going toe-to-toe with the Dark Knight. So the real question is, who will win?
Batman.
Do you plead? You will. Do you plead? You will.
20 years in Gotham. How many good guys are left? How many stayed that way?
Ben and I were talking about a template for the Batman that I really wanted to see. He's been doing it for 20 years, being Batman.
There are a number of different ways that we evolve both Batman and Bruce Wayne in this movie. He was older, more world-weary.
I really like this Batman. There's something brutal and unforgiving.
Let's face it, the two biggest names in superhero-dom. This is the alpha and omega of this world. And they're two guys who really misunderstand each other and are very suspicious of one another and ultimately come into conflict with one another.
You're not brave. Men are brave.
Superman has made the leap, and now he's out there for everyone to call judgment on.
I think that Clark experiences a little bit of the brokenheartedness of being a human being.
People hate what they don't understand.
He's still trying to do the right thing, and do the right thing by everyone, and ignore the slings and arrows.
This means something.
Hey guys, I'm Zack Snyder, and the most exciting thing about this new movie, Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, was bringing Batman and Superman together in this epic battle. Hey guys, I'm Zack Snyder.
It's time you learn what it means to be a man.
If I wanted it, you'd be dead already.
Bruce Wayne meets Clark Kent. I love it. I love bringing people together. Bruce Wayne.
Lex is a bright guy, but uses his very quick and complicated thoughts for dark, enigmatic, ultimately evil things.
Do you know the oldest lie in America, Senator? Is that power can be innocent.
He feels competitive with Bruce Wayne. He's learned everything about him. Lex hates Superman, learned everything about him.
The modernization of Lex is a good compliment for my Superman. He is a manipulator. He's someone who guides everything the way it goes.
He's kind of the puppet master, kind of controlling these two heroes, forcing them into conflict.
Jesse does a wonderful job in creating this sort of on-the-edge person who has to be the smartest person in the room.
The greatest gladiator match in the history of the world. Son of Krypton versus Bat of Gotham.
You're psychotic.
That is a three-syllable word for any thought too big for little minds.
She with you?
I thought she was with you.
Oh, I don't think you've ever known a woman like me.
She with you?
People have anticipated for so long to see Wonder Woman on the big screen. It's very, very powerful.
The idea of bringing Wonder Woman into the movie was a thing early on that I said, yeah, we've got to try it. And Gal has done an amazing job. She's awesome.
I've known a few women like you.
Oh, I don't think you've ever known a woman like me.
She has this amazing strength. She's very wise. She can read a few steps forward. And I think this is a very important character for all people to see. And the first time when you get to see the three of them together, it's epic.
Batman's got a great car. It's the one thing people always ask about is the Batmobile. It's killer. It's super cool.
Our Batmobile, though modern looking, he's probably had for 10 years. He's constantly working on it.
It's a very unique car, very wide and huge wheels on it, but it drives well. That's where Dennis's fabrication came in, because he had all of these race car guys that work for him and they sort of know what a car needs to do to drive.
It handles like a true race car.
It's always been a dream of mine as a comic book fan to be in the Batcave for real. We were able to build a lot of it practically, as you can see.
You can believe the construction, the way it hangs from the ceiling. And I loved all the tools and all the equipment.
God versus man. Day versus night. The greatest gladiator match in the history of the world.